Hi everybody, this is methlokaiju, and today I'll be talking about some brand new, I guess MonsterVerse information, because this is a pretty, this is mainly for like the MonsterVerse in its entirety, but you could also qualify this as Godzilla 2 information, but yeah, it seems a Monarch Timeline has been released. The interesting thing is, though, that this Monarch Timeline is, I mean, you can barely see any of the timeline. Like specifically, it's a video posted in the Consco Island Twitter page. I heard it's from other social media accounts, from like the other social media accounts from the official Consco Island page. But I'm not really sure about this. But I know it's definitely on Twitter. So if you want to check it out, then go ahead and go there. There's a ton of stuff in the timeline, but they only go over 2 things. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing. But someone has actually been able to kind of decipher what the other things are trying to say, or like the pictures, stuff of that sort. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this. So yeah, so again, as I already mentioned, this is from the Consco Island Twitter page. I'm not sure if you can find this on their Facebook page or any of that sort. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I haven't checked, but I know it's definitely on the Twitter page. So anyhow, so let's just go over what the actual video showed. So let me go here. Okay. So first we have 1915. Splitting the atom. Okay. Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity ultimately leads to the splitting of the atom and the dawn of the atomic age. This epoch-defining stage in human evolution will act as a beacon that awakens ancient superspecies sustained by nuclear energy. So yeah, not really like a monster attack or anything. It's mostly just kind of describing that basically the splitting of the atom, which caused these creatures to awaken. And then we have 1946. Monarch is founded. So a lot of people have been wondering if Monarch was founded in 1954, like Godzilla 2014 said, or if it was founded in 1946, which is what Consco Island and the Godzilla Awakening comics said. So officially, it's 1946. Anyhow, in the aftermath and cover-up of the USS Lawton incident, President Truman unofficially establishes Monarch Units, a small off-book research team established to engage in the systematic study of massive unidentified terrestrial organisms. Privately, many of Truman's allies questioned the validity of the group's theories and worked to keep their existence a secret. So this is pretty interesting. This is kind of, it seems very inspired by like Project Blue Book, which is basically a off-book research team established to engage in the systematic study of UFOs instead, for Project Blue Book. But that, that's just kind of a trivial thing. And then after the video, you just see this right here, this panoramic shot of everything that occurs in this universe, which obviously you can't even read whatsoever. But there is some things that are accidentally shown, I guess, kind of. So right here we have 1943, which shows the USS Lawton incident. You can't really read too much, but it says Randa will go on to become one of Monarch's foremost operatives, searching for the truth behind the ancient creatures that exist beneath the surface of our world. So obviously he was part of the USS Lawton. I think he was the only survivor from what I can tell. But definitely USS Lawton was caught by Godzilla. This is evidenced by the audio commentary from Jordan Vogt Roberts, which said Consco Island was going to feature like some photos of Godzilla attacking USS Lawton, but decided to kind of take it out. So it's officially Godzilla. It's not Shinomura or, I don't know, some other kaiju like, I don't know, Sanda or something. It's none of that. 1952, this is very interesting. The Great Smog of London. You can't really read too much, so I'll try to kind of decipher this. Baffling meteorologists and defying, I don't know what, this unexplained weather phenomenon. And then, I don't know what else it says. Overwhelmed by huge clouds of air pollution. Monarch theorized that the beating, and then it says W, could have created could have created an anti-cyclone. I'm gonna guess that says that caused, I guess, pollutants across the city. So this is a real event, the Great Smog of London. But right here it says the beating of I'm gonna guess it says wings. A lot of people, whenever they first heard this, they thought it was Hedora automatically because it had smog in it and pollution and everything. But it says beating of wings, and obviously Hedora flies, but he does not obviously have wings. So this could definitely be the work of Mothra or Rodan or King Ghidorah. So, yeah. And then everything else, as I already mentioned, you can't really tell too much what's going on. But somebody, as I already mentioned, has kind of tried to kind of figure out what they mean. So let's see. Okay, let's complete the okay. Okay, let me just go through the entire timeline all over again. He does summarize it pretty well, so I'll just go over the entire timeline. 1915, atom splitting. 1943, U.S. Lawton incident. 1944, unknown. Title has 3 words in a picture that resembles the island maps shown during G14's opening credits. 1946, Monarch founded. 1952, The Great Smog of London. 1954, unreadable. Presumably the Nautilus incident. Picture resembles the black and white footage of Godzilla swimming from G14's opening credits. 1959, excuse me, unreadable, but the picture has the same light pattern as the mushroom cloud from G14, presumably Operation Lucky Dragon. 1973, unreadable 2-word title, picture completely black, certainly the events of Kong Skull Island. 1991, unreadable, picture shows smoking volcano, so this is very interesting. Let's see, I think there's actually a volcano that erupted in 1991. Pretty interesting. It's by the name of Mount Pinatubo. There was an eruption, and surprisingly, there's actually like some people there who actually think there's like monsters and everything there. Pinatubo monsters. Let me just search that up really quick. Yeah, a lot of people speculate that there's like monsters in Pinatubo. And that's exactly where there was a volcanic eruption. So that's honestly pretty cool. So I think this might be Rodan, possibly, or Rodan, however you want to pronounce it. I think this could possibly be him because Rodan or Rodan really likes, you know, being buried in like mountains and everything, so, or in lots of dirt and everything. So possibly he came from that eruption. That'll be pretty cool in my opinion. So anyhow, 1991, right? Okay. 1995, unreadable, 4-word title, 2 tiny pictures, one of which looks like a submarine. 1999, unreadable, 3 pictures, one of which shows nuclear reactors, certainly the Janjira incident. 2005, unreadable title with some really big words, no pictures. 2012, unreadable, no pictures. 2013, unreadable, no pictures. 2014, unreadable picture of Godzilla swimming, certainly the events of G14. 2016, unreadable, 2-word title, picture looks like a boat is flying with jet propulsion. That's really interesting. So this is probably an icebreaker ship, which kind of makes sense with the whole Arctic theme that presumably is going on in Godzilla 2. So it might actually be possible that the rumor, the little mini leak that I did last video, is actually true. So this is pretty interesting. 2019, unreadable, 4-word title, no pictures. Probably Godzilla 2's events. So yeah, this is extremely interesting. Excuse me. So it seems in 2016, there's already like an ice theme to the story already. And then we have the Great Smog of London. We never knew about that. And then that eruption in 1991, which could be Mount Pinatubo. Probably that's where Rodan or Rodan comes into this universe. Probably, I don't know. So yeah, pretty interesting. Just wanted to do this video. Yeah, so please comment below what are your thoughts on this timeline we have. Obviously, this person tried his best to decipher everything. So, yeah. That being said for the video, subscribe, like, and comment. This is methlokaiju, signing out.